I am Master Kambai. Welcome to this new replay commentary. I hope guys will enjoy. This is Drake versus Kindle. Let's read bold profile. This was Global League back in January. And now we will also read the chart. Kindle. Air unit, even air unit and ground unit I should say. Gain plus 40% attack while on urban terrain. HQ base, port, airport, cities, lab and comp tower. Urban Blight. All enemy unit lose 3 HP on urban terrain. Urban bonus decrease to 80. And I also heard a very common question. Does Urban Blight affect unit on neutral properties? Yes, it does. So this is really good. One of the best power in the game. I think it's side by side with Market Crash because this affects your opponent's economy and this costs less than double damage. Now the super for 6 stars, urban bonus is increased to 130 and attack for all unit is increased by 3% for every city owned. The more city, the more firepower. Now, it's 6 stars, so it's not really amazing. Sometimes you can use this to break a stalemate. What you would rather choose and use is the Urban Blight for 3 stars. Urban Blight broken. Speaking about double damage, we got our favorite former pirate, Drake. Naval unit gain plus 1 movement and plus 25% defense. Air unit lose 20% attack. Unaffected by rain except vision. And has higher chance of rain in random weather. Now, only day-to-day Kindle is much better and stronger than Drake. Power and super wise, I think the power goes to Kindle, the super goes to Drake. The longer the game will be, the stronger Drake will become because of his double damage. Double damage always win on longer game, except if they are really bad or except if the other player is just better. Or lucky. Luck can happen. So now me for 4 stars. All enemy unit lose 1 HP. And after fuel, so this is decent, this is good. I actually prefer Blizzard because cost. Now, Typhoon, the juicy super. 7 stars. All enemy unit lose 2 HP and after fuel. Weather change to rain for 1 day. This is amazing. This is one of the strongest super in the game. So even if you have a weaker day to day, your super erase that. Your super is just on another level. As simple as that. Let's go to bold profile. Combine need bases. Rating 915.08. 202 wins. 212 defeats. Olaf, Sami, Stern, Eagle, Lash. So now I see Kindle is falling apart. I think I will use her a bit more. But regardless, let's go to my opponent now. P. Meister General. Watson Airport. Andy. Andy. Official rating 982.96. So he is borderline 1000. I respect this guy a lot. I think I never reached that point before. I think the highest I went was like 960, 950. Not quite sure. I never look at that. 40 wins, 23 defeats. So this guy is really good. For each defeat, he has like 1.5 wins. So sometimes he will get like 2 wins, then a defeat. Sometimes he will get like 3 wins, 2 defeats. A really strong player, in my own opinion, in my book, because he is 982 and he has that kind of win defeat ratio. Jake, Max, Kindle, Von Bolt, Olaf. So based on what I see, he likes a lot Orange Star, and I cannot blame him. Let's go to the replay commentary now. Here we are, let's keep going. Infantry, infantry. I go for my base because this is what we do. Capture. Infantry, infantry. Capture. Capture, capture. Now, I will speak a bit about why I chose Kindle. I like a lot Kindle. This was tier 3, and I do think Kindle has more chance against Drake. And in tier 3, I'm sometimes afraid to use Lash because I never know what my opponent will choose. And I do like more Lash, but she has hard time against Drake because of global damage. And I knew that guy was good. So I was like, can I really HQ cap him with my prime tactic? I didn't think I could. So I was like, okay, let's go Kindle. Let's go Kindle. That's it. Let's go Kindle. I like Kindle. We play Kindle. Now, my other choices in tier 3 are Andy, Drake, sometimes Rachel. I do like Rachel a lot. But I want Kindle. As simple as that. And I feel like I have that lack of Kindle game, I think. I want more. Because you see a lot of Drake, I know it, and you barely see Kindle. More Kindle! Now, there's another reason. You see the building there? If I place my artillery there, I will blow up the pipe seam in 2 turns. So this is really good. And the same goes for Lash. So Kindle and Lash are 2 really strong seal in this map. But I just wanted Kindle. And Kindle as a seal is much easier to play than Lash. Lash is really hard to play. I think Lash is the hardest seal to play in the game, with probably Eagle. That's why you barely see Lash. She's really good, but she's really hard to play. People don't value her that much. They don't realize she is really good. Now, granted, her super costs a lot. Most of like 7 stars are like global damage, and you just got Lash that get buff everywhere, and that feels like Kambai for turn. So when you look back, you're like, okay, a Lash, maybe overpriced or super. But I feel like if it was 6 stars, it would be maybe a bit too strong. I really don't know. Maybe to make her just better, make her super 6 stars. And I think she would still be fair. I think. She is really a ground specialist. That's another reason. Like, she is a ground specialist. Her air unit don't get the buffs. Now, I will explain. The guy went with this opening. He wanted to deny me the building. This is a very bad idea. First of all, I am Kindle, so if I see you trying to do that, look at what happens next. You lose 8 HP. Your infantry is disabled. Yes, I took chip damage, but I don't care. My infantry has still 10 HP so far, and what did you earn from that? Instead of doing that stupid opening, he should have went for his building on the side. Now that will place him behind. It's automatic. Now I will tell this. Sometimes this opening works. Sometimes people doing this opening defeated me. They won because of that opening. But it's only some time. Now you have the perfect example of this opening not working. It's not working right now. Now, next turn I will start capping. What can you do? Sack his infantry, deal me 1 damage and a half for chip damage. It's bad. Unit count is very important. When you deny a building, make sure the player doesn't get it. Now he has no other unit around to fully deny the building. He can only delay it. Is there any tanks? Is there any recon? Is there any infantry backing up your infantry? No, there's nothing of that. So your move to deny me the building was pointless. It was bad. So a word out there. Guys, stop doing this opening. It may work with the 700 realms, but the moment you go on the 800 and 900, if the player is smart and if the player has seen that opening, it may not work. It may not work. So let's keep going here. I am at work, so sometime we have phone call. That's my job. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Now, usually I blame people for making that kind of opening, and I did it. And here's the why. I got an artillery, I need vision. And the second reason, it's not truly the recon opening. It's just a follow-up to my artillery. And I had the money. I think the money arrived right on the spot. So let's keep going. I like Kindle team a lot. So let's see how he does. You see, now he retreat. Now this infantry will cost him money to come back on the battlefield. And guess what? I will still get my building. So this is why this opening is trash. Don't do it. Now another thing wrong is how many days the guy took before blowing up the pipe scene. It's very, very slow. Me, 2 turn, it's over, it's open, and I can go faster on the front line. Him, it will take him like maybe 2 turn or 3 turn, but he got his artillery before me. Tank, infantry, and infantry. Capture, capture. You see, I still capture this. Does he have any unit to deny me the building and kill that infantry? No, he has nothing. So that infantry just lost 8 HP for nothing. Do you see how bad this opening is? I hope you do. If you don't, rewind the video and watch. Anti-air infantry, infantry. Now the pipe seam is destroyed. Now you see its pipe seam is still 99. So give it 2 turn, maybe 3, depending on what he does. Capture the building. And now you see it's very late to get that building. You know why? That infantry was the one that was supposed to capture this building. So now I can deny him this building. And this is funny because I can finish off his infantry. I have the firepower to do such tasks. So, you try to deny my building, you failed. You skipped your building. I will deny the building you skipped. So, this opening he did just reversed back at himself. He just slapped himself in the face with a cake. I want you to have that picture in mind. So, let's see how it goes. Bow, 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 bow. Look, it's Drake, and even if he has a really rough start, I think he still has his chance. Because Drake is a much stronger seal than Kindle in longer game. Now, in shorter game, Kindle has the edge because her day to day is better and her power is better. But the super Drake has is just amazing. There's no other word. Now I go to this building, and now this is very funny. You know why? Usually these buildings are mine, I believe. It's been a while I haven't played the game. In this map, I should say. And usually I think this side is on player 1, and this side is on player 2, I think. So the fact that he's standing infantry here is telling on he want my building. Bad idea. Don't do that. You can do that if you have a unit to assist you, but now it's an infantry. And keep in mind, my day today is really good. I get a firepower increase on building. So if that infantry is alone, it won't last. It will die. It will get trapped, and then I will laugh, and then I will kill the infantry. This is how it goes. So I send reinforcement. Tank, recon, infantry. So now he took the lead in this area. Very interesting. On his weak point, he took the lead. And this is a really good start for him. He killed off one of my units. Another of my units. So you see, right now he's doing well. He does good stuff. His opening move was dumb. Now you see, because of his opening move, he will lose the infantry he sent at the beginning of the game. (18 to 22), very interesting. Now, as I said, he bumped into my infantry because he's greedy. I captured the building because I want it. I'm scared he will try to deny me the building. I hide my tank because I have no idea what he has there. And this is funny because here that pipe is at 58. So this means it will take probably 2 turns of Andrek shoots. Maybe he will have a medium tank or something to accelerate the process, but look, it's not really amazing what's going on. So I killed his infantry and his vision. So I created a tank here and I sent a recon. That recon will scout the area. I need to know what is going on there. And I sent a tank in backup. So now, another very greedy move. I will explain why. My pipe seam is destroyed. He should expect Enderex. It's in range of a forest. Most of the game I played there, that forest on the bottom has an artillery for player 2, because I am player 2. And the forest on top has an artillery for player 1 to protect the building. So now he just gave away an infantry again. It's the second infantry he gives away. And each single unit he will lose this way will be a loss for him. So let's see how it goes. He retreats because he realizes if he stays there he will die. At least this is smart. He got trapped. Now, another mistake. Infantry with 1 HP. You don't want them to get trapped. They will die. This will affect your unit count. You want them to trap your enemy units. So you hide them, or you retreat them, you heal them. Preserve your troops. And if you're really desperate to have a cap, or if you really want an HP back, you can join that infantry. Do not trap it into something else. Now it will die. Unit count. Now, maybe you will be able to try to damage something. Maybe you will kill all of my infantry there. But his 1 HP infantry is a free kill. And we all like free kill, right? So, let's keep going here. Almost kill the infantry, damage, damage. Now, I will tell you something else. Unit count matters. When you take engagement, I suggest you to finish off the unit. This will remove a unit from your opponent. This will remove vision from your opponent. This will remove walls from your opponent. This is a winning scenario. Right now, I got 1-5 and 1-6. I can counterattack with these two. If, let's say, I only have the 5 HP, or let's say I have one full 10 HP, it's one unit. But one of my wall died. So now, if I play my card properly, I can kill off both of his units. Because they are both in range. And they are both damaged. The counterattack will be stronger if you leave survivors. The moment you leave survivors, they will counterattack hard if other units are in the area. And this is what will happen. If you leave no survivor, you will have less number and less option to counterattack. And let's say I decide to use my 5 to attack its 5 and then my 6 to attack his 5. His 5 will die, probably, most likely. And then the other at 8, I will kill it with like tank and infantry. The 1 HP will survive, but the 1 HP is right there in the front of the battlefield, so what can it do? Nothing. So let's see how I react to this very soon. Get trapped. I am very happy about that. So, my reaction when I see that. I laugh because I have 2 survivors. So I'm like, okay, I will kill stuff. I did even better than what I guessed right now. Take a look. He lost 3 units. 3 units just vanished. My unit count is the same, but 3 units vanished. Now I wanted to push him back, that's why I exposed my artillery, my anti-air, and if he chooses to take a shot there, I have my artillery as well, so he will lose a tank. And a tank for an anti-air, I do think it's fine, because now I got money for another anti-air, so I should be smart enough to buy an anti-air. Oh no, I'm not. I'm dumb! Oh my. This was back in January, my friends. This is terrible! I need an anti-air. Why did I purchase that medium tank? Why? I do stupid stuff as well, and as I said, it's back in January, so yeah, I'm dumb. So let's see how he reacts. 23 to 18. This is still early in the game. It's not really terrible. It's a rough start. And take a look. I got my building on my weak side, and his building on his weak side is still neutral because of his dumb opening. On his weak side, most of his army is gone. Everyone died. All he has is one recon, one artillery, and one infantry. The other two I don't see because of the bar. I don't count them. They are not on the front line. So this means I have his weak side under my control. And I have a medium tank at it right now. So I will have even more pressure there. Can he do something about that? I don't think so. The only good move for him is to retreat at that point. Will he retreat? I don't think so because so far he is playing overly aggressive. So let's see. Capture, capture. Kill my infantry. Smash the anti-air. Damage, damage. Okay, so now that tank, it will die. That tank will be damaged, I think. Now he didn't do the right thing. He is standing there and he is overly aggressive. You are not winning on that side. Why do you stay there? Whatever. So now I use my power because I see this, I see that, I laugh. That's my thought process. Usually, I will tell people hold it, use it at random moments. And sometimes it will work, other time it will fail, but sometimes it will work. If you always use it the moment you have it, people will expect it and they will buy infantry. If you just use it at random time, people cannot predict. And at some point you will hit some really hard stuff with your urban blight. So in my own opinion, damaging these two was worth it. Here is losing that flank, but I don't realize it at that point because I'm not smart enough. But when I look back, I am winning this side really hard, and this infantry is one of the last few on my way. So now I damage that infantry because why not? Second anti-air, damage. Capture this building because I don't see any troops. Kill the unit. Damage. Oh, actually killed it. Killed it. You see? Do you see what is going on? That urban blight killed these two infantry. That recon because of extra firepower. And this infantry is disabled. You will need the other one to cap. Now I am currently winning both fronts. You know why? He has nothing to protect the artillery and he is blind. He has one tank, one damage tank. I have two tanks, one artillery. It's just not looking good for him. Now I use that medium tank to blow up the scene because I realized I am winning both sides. So I'm like, okay, I can take my time, destroy that pipe so I can reach and front shift faster. He retreats, which is the right thing to do. Now I use Tsunami. Now, Kindle versus Drake. As Drake, you don't want to use Tsunami. You use Tsunami when you are desperate. Is he already desperate? If he is, why didn't he just resign? Because if you're desperate day 12, it's not looking good for the rest of the game. Now, I tell you this because Drake power worth 4 stars. It's global damage everywhere, but it's 1 HP. So it's good. I won't take that away from Drake. But Urban Blight for 3 stars will attack directly your opponent's economy and capture game. It's much better. So in the Kindle versus Drake matchup, I do think Drake's super is much stronger because Drake's super is beyond Urban Blight. It's 2 global damage. It's his strongest asset against most of tier 3. Its super, in my own opinion, should place him on tier 2. I challenge people to fight me with Eagle as I am playing with Drake. Now, I know there are a lot of people better than me. If you're better than me, then you can beat me. But if we are the same, and I have Drake and you have Eagle, it won't look good. It won't, because Drake is really good. Even if he has a bad day today, he is really good. Global damage is really OP. Now, let's just keep going. He still stays there. Look, he's losing that front. He should retreat and heal. But now you see 6 plus 3. And I also got that third one if that third one doesn't sustain too much damage. So this means I can kill his tank. Do not stay there. Capturing in my face. Okay. You know I got that artillery. Why did you do this? Base skip. War crime. So I shoot that, and then, as I said, I first strike there. Boom. Almost even. Boom. 5 against 3. I took the lead. I, technically speaking, gained 1 HP. Because that was 9 against 8. I had the 9, he had the 8. So I only had a gap of 1. Now I have a gap of 2. Now when I look back, I think I should have used that anti-air to shoot that tank instead of the infantry. But maybe I was scared of him, I don't know. Medium tank on my weak side and 2 infantry because I realize here I am not losing the front, but I am not winning it. We will have a stalemate soon, so I decided to break it with that medium tank. Now it's 24 to 18. Value-wise, I surpassed him as well. So it's not looking good for him right now. Let's just keep going. Anti-air gone. Tank damage, but look, this thing will die. (21 to 22) at the start of my turn, and now we enter the mid game. So this is where things will unfold, if he can sustain it or not. I killed 3 units, so right now I killed an entire turn of units. Join cap because I want to bait unit in. Kill my vision. damage, kill, damage, damage. Now I did the right thing, but why did I join? This was dumb. You see, I do stupid stuff as well. Kill, kill. Now he has no vision. He doesn't know what comes next. And now both flank are linked through that way. And my unit will go faster in the center now. Medium tank and 2 infantry. 24 to 17. I got 20k more. And we are in the mid game right now. I already won. We will still keep going because I'm not quite sure if I totally won. Maybe H2 capped me and won this way, but I doubt it. We will see. But I know the game ended on one of his turn. So either he defeated me during his turn or he resigned. We will see how it goes, but right now it doesn't look good for him. His unit count is terrible. For the mid game, it's terrible. So here, another huge mistake. He is against Kindle. He placed himself across a lab. Now, even if I didn't spend money for a medium tank, and let's say I got a battlecopter, I will probably deal 4 HP or 3 HP to that medium tank. And this will hurt him a lot because right now his only block, his only piece of meat is this medium tank. So if he loses it, he loses the game. For sure. It's 16k after all. Damage my invisible unit. Is it dead? I don't know. Tank. Now that make is trash. I won't go too deep into it. But now it's 20 to 23, which is fine. It's not really good because this is the start of my turn. So now, I did a mistake. You know why? I didn't use my Urban Blight. Now, 2 reasons could come in mind. Reason number 1, I want to surprise my opponent. Reason number 2, I want to charge my meter before using it. Now I look back, I think if I used it, I could have one-shot that medium tank. And that would have paid back the Urban Blight. That's what I think. Now, let's see how it goes if I use it this turn or next turn. Ah, I still one-shot it. Okay, that's great then. It's not that bad. So now 26 to 17 in the mid game. His only way to come back in the race is to HQ cap me. Now, things can change. It's Drake after all. But right now it doesn't look good. Tsunami again. It's wrong. Don't do that. Urban Blight is much better than Tsunami. If you rely on Tsunami, you will not make it. You cannot beat a Kindle player with Tsunami. You need Typhoon to beat a Kindle player. And I do think Typhoon is enough to make you forget about your lack of day-to-day. I do think Typhoon is worth enough to beat any Urban Blight. It's one of the strongest super in the game. Now, I don't want to say bad stuff about Tsunami. This is not what I'm doing. I use Tsunami sometimes, but against a Kindle player, it's bad because your power costs more and it doesn't do less per se, it does similar damage. It does similar stuff. With Tsunami, it's all and it's full drain. With Kindle, it's the economy. So if, for example, they were both at 3 star, let's say both at 3 star, Tsunami would destroy the Urban Light. Tsunami would be better than Blizzard or Typhoon together. But this is 4 stars. Because this is 4 stars, you cannot rely on it. Usually seals with 4 stars power, they will prefer their super over the power. Usually. Now, I really need to think a lot about seals with 4 stars power, and tell you, yeah, this one also likes her power, but usually 4 stars you'd rather keep for the 7. Usually. Move the useless mech. Damage my anti-air, damage my artillery. Kill the anti-air. Kill the infantry, try to capture the building. So this was a really good turn despite my rant about him using Tsunami. So it's 20 to 22. But this is the start of my turn, and I got Urban Blight, and because I have the potential for Ice Society, I can use 2 Urban Blight in a row. Urban Blight number 1. Damage. 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 Attack. Join for some reason. Join for some reason. Okay, I disagree with all the join I did. I should have spread my forces instead of joining them. That was really bad, actually. So now I go Battlecopter and 3 Infantry because I'm poor because of the Tsunami. And look, 24 to 16. And next turn I get another Urban Blight. Kill my tank, which is good. You like that kind of moment. Retreat, because this is the right thing to do. Damage my infantry, you see, across a building. Against Kindle, be cautious of your engagement. You don't want to lose a tank over an infantry. Most of my tank can one-shot other tank on buildings if I get Urban Blight. We all know Urban Blight is coming again, and this time I don't think I will save it. I will use it right away, I think. If I am smart. Sometimes I do weird stuff. Damage. Artillery, recon, and something I don't know. So I retreat my infantry on the mountain to have vision. Now at that point, I know I won. At that point, I'm like, okay, I am in control of both flanks. I have both cities there, and I'm able to maintain these 2 cities. So I know I am winning. So now, let's go there. Charge the power. Damage. Damage. Another power. Kill. Now you see, damage, damage, damage. Oh, well, actually, no. Damage, 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 damage. So now you see, I really hurt his economy really bad. Anti-air. Because why not? Infantry and infantry. Now it's 25 to 18. But I got 40k lead. Damage, which is good for him. Meg is incoming. My medium tank survived and then died. But he will lose these two tanks. Why did you do this? You will lose that tank. I got a medium tank, a tank. And you see that artillery, if something is there, will kill it. Now that guy is overly aggressive. He is overly aggressive. And this will bite him in the butt at some point. Well now, 24 to 21. And I got a 6k lead, but this is the start of my turn, so it doesn't look good for him. Let's kill this, let's damage that. Hide in forest, this is what we do with damaged units. We hide them. Damage, retreat for repair, kill, damage, kill, damage. Medium tank and 2 infantry. 27 to 18. His unit count is always 10 behind of me, or 9, or like between 7 to 10. So this means he just survived. He barely make into it. It's not even a stalemate. That guy just doesn't realize he lost. Damage the tank, use tsunami again for some reason. Kill my tank, damage. Damage. Kill. 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 He probably trapped something into that tank, I don't know what, but... 24 to 21. Still terrible, it's still behind me, and look, I'm about to get another urban blight. Depending on what's going on, maybe I will use it, maybe I won't, we will see. I just counterattack really hard, I just slap his unit around. His troops are crippled, and I hold my power, I think. Yeah, I hold it. 26 to 17. And my money stacks up. I have twice, almost twice his value. Damage my anti-air, kill my copter, kill his own unit. Kill. Damage. 22 to 20. Urban Blight is coming again. See, damage. Damage, 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 damage. And that anti-air is right across the building. That tank is right across the building. So that guy is doing a lot of big mistake here. Kill this. Kill that. Kill this. I retreat because I expect indirect. And I am blind, so I don't want to overextend and lose troops. Kill. Damage. Damage. Well, chip damage, I should say. Just look, 16 to 25. 56k to 93k. 19 to 24, I won. It's crystal clear. There's just some kind of stalemate there. So let's see day 25 how it goes. 24 to 17. 24 to 13. I won. So the guy resigned. So what to keep in mind? If it's Drake versus Kindle, rely on your Typhoon. Tsunami is a very situational power. What I mean by there? Tsunami, it depends on the state of the game. If there's a stalemate, then you can consider it. If you consider Tsunami while you are desperate, it's a sign you should resign. Tsunami can be helpful against Andy, can be helpful against Ola, can be helpful against, I don't know, Eagle. In some cases, you can use it. But as a general rule, you need to rely on your Typhoon as Drake. Drake is the Typhoon guy. Now, the other thing to keep in mind, if you are against Kindle, don't give away free kills. This will hurt you a lot. He lost because he gave free kills. He lost because he also overextended. He always went on my territory without like enough support to really cripple me. And my counterattack were really aggressive. And most of the time my counterattack, like, I was reacting to his things. I wasn't really very aggressive. Now, among day 20 and more, 20 and above, I started to be more aggressive because I realized the guy doesn't want to resign. So yes, I became more aggressive. I forced his end. Anyway, I hope guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.